It can be easy to fall into a rut with your running, and sometimes it just needs a little spicing up. Fartlek training is a great way to do this. Now I'm going to be explaining what fartlek is and, more importantly, how you can incorporate it into your training to help you improve your running. Doing all of your run training at one pace will result in a performance plateau. And it is easy to think that if you've got a set distance you're targeting, if you continue to practice running that distance as hard as you can, you will get better. Well, doing time trials regularly will help, but only if they're interspersed with other training. You'll be pleased to hear that easy running is just as important as the harder, faster stuff, as well as those paces in between. Variety is the key here, and this is where fartlek comes in. You've probably heard of speed work or interval sessions. Well, that's pretty much what fartlek is. It's a Swedish word meaning speed play. So that translates as a freestyle type of interval session. It's where within your run you change the pace that's dictated by the natural environment as opposed to running to your watch. And this is a great refresher for the body and for the mind. You still get that same physiological benefit, but you're not going to be a slave to the numbers. The beauty of this type of session is the fact you don't need a strict or specific plan. Having said that though, I've got a couple of suggestions just to help you get started. So a good starting point will be a 40-minute run, and then break that down as a 10-minute warm-up, 20 minutes of fartlek running followed by a 10-minute warm down. And for those 20 minutes, I want you to choose an upper pace, so the fast pace, to be around your 5K effort. So you're going to be running by feel, and then your easy pace around your marathon pace. So a sustainable effort, faster than your warm up and your warm down, but still you're recovering from that 5K pace. And then I want you to run at your 5K pace to a landmark, say a building or something that you can see ahead, and a distance away that you know you can sustain that pace for, and then go back to your marathon pace. And then when you see your next landmark, pick it back up and run at 5K pace until that. And continue to do this for your 20 minutes, and then finish off with a nice easy 10-minute warm down. Depending on what terrain you're running on, you're going to find certain landmarks along your way. It doesn't really matter what they are. It could be lampposts, trees, significant buildings, or even road signs. Anything that catches your eye, and that gives you that natural reason to change your pace. And if you're someone that likes to run with music, and you can use this on a treadmill as well, you can use the chorus of the song to run at an intense level and then do your recovery on the verses. But you might just want to choose your playlist wisely for this. Just as the distances are flexible, so are the intensities. So for this example, we're just going to keep it to a 30-minute run, consisting of a 10-minute warm-up, 15 minutes of fartlek, and then a 5-minute warm down. And these we're going to make much shorter, but as a result, much faster. So for the short pieces, I want you to run as fast as you can, and then the easy bits are going to be a really easy jog recovery, because you're going to need that for the variation. You could use lampposts, and say they're set at a set distance. For this, you might even want to do a distance of 1 hard, and then actually double your recovery and do it as 2, so you can really concentrate on your speed. And this is a great type of fartlek for really increasing that top end speed in your running. The key to a successful fartlek session is really having a distinct difference between your easy running and the efforts. And this will really help to build up your endurance, and it just mixes up the intensities of your training. Some athletes don't like this type of freedom and actually prefer the structure that you get from a coach or a training plan. However, to do this, you need to not worry about your average overall pace. In fact, actually running without a watch or without looking at it can even help when it comes to fartlek. As this type of training is so fluid and unstructured, it's a good idea to use it in your pre-season when you're still building that base up. Although having said that, I do actually sometimes mix this in when I'm building up to a race, especially if I've got a little bit bogged down by numbers and I'm worried that I'm not running quite as well as I should be. It's sometimes nice just to go out for a run, not worry about the watch, and just pick the pace up naturally when it feels good. And this can do a lot for your race confidence, especially when you're on a taper week. With fartlek being all about speed and play, well, you can't really go wrong by adding it into your training. So if you haven't tried it before, why not go and give it a go, and then let us know how you get on in the comments section below. If you've enjoyed it, hit the thumb up like button, subscribe by hitting the globe to make sure you get all of our videos here at GTN, and click on the link for the shop if you like the look of any of this GTN kit. And if you're interested in improving your running cadence, we've made a video specifically on that, which you can find just down here. And if you want a video to improve your marathon time, we've made a video on how to run a sub 4-hour marathon just here.